The street switch. When punches are flying, it needs to be on. When you're training amongst brothers, no punches, you can turn it off and have fun. The street switch. In the Gracie Combatives course, all the techniques were 100% street applicable. The only goal is to prepare you for the worst case scenarios in the least amount of time. Now, as we go into the Master Cycle, we're going to continue sharpening your street sword, but you will also learn some techniques that are more useful and more applicable in a sportive setting amongst training partners without punches, and maybe slightly less applicable in a real street fight when someone's trying to smash on your face.
And we will always tell you, we're going to categorize it for you and say this is more street, this is more sport, more in-home training.
Yes, so learn it all, and because some techniques are very effective in sparring sessions amongst family members with no punches, but very, very unreliable in a street fight when punches are being thrown. And if you learn a technique like that, it's all good, and practicing that technique can help sharpen your balance, your control, your manipulation of your opponent's balance. So there are benefits to practicing those techniques, but if you get in a street fight, you have to know what you can rely on and what you can't. So that street switch, all it is awareness and the development of an arsenal of techniques that are fully street applicable, although you might experiment and play with and utilize some sportive techniques in the grappling at-home training sessions. So learn it all, and like you don't say it, categorize.
Yeah,
you know?
Everything you look at, whether it be through us, through another book, a magazine, look at it and say, you know what, right here I could get hit.
Or from another instructor, for that matter. If you're learning at another school, learn everything, but in your own mind, ask the right questions. Can this be applied in a street fight without getting knocked out? Can it be applied against a larger opponent? And can it be applied based on natural body movements? And then just give it a score and categorize it and go that way. Because a lot of other instructors won't categorize for you. They'll show you a sportive technique and never tell the student that it's sport. The student gets in a street fight and gets knocked out because the technique doesn't apply. So we'll help you categorize. You got to categorize on your own. Bottom line, develop that street switch. And when the punches are flying, make sure it's flipped on.